What's up, YouTube? It is your boy Big Kool coming to you from Kool TV Reviews, and I am here with my review of Night School. I just got back from seeing it with my fiance, and we both thought it was hilarious. She loved it. She's talking about going to see it again. I loved it as well, and I know the reviews have been, to say the least, negative. A lot of people from the aficionado movie reviewers standpoint have panned the movie, said it's not good. Kevin Hart, doesn't seem to be putting his all into making the movie funny. But like I told y'all in the introduction video, I like what I like. I'm not a professional. I just go by what I really like and what I enjoy. And if I don't like it, I'll let y'all know. But let's get into this review. Obviously, the movie Night School, just going to tell you, is about school. And Kevin Hart's character in the movie, Teddy Walker, is a successful salesman at a barbecue, grill retail store. And when he's proposing to his girlfriend, he accidentally, when he pops the cork in the wine bottle, it knocks the propane loose, and all in all, it blows up the building, which indeed the owner, John, uses the insurance money, went to Miami. If you haven't seen this movie, click off now. But that forces Kevin Hart, aka in the movie Teddy, to reevaluate his life. He has to now go get his GED. He dropped out after not being a very good student. He was a popular, very good in sports, good with the ladies, but he just couldn't get the aspect of the school work down. So they led him to drop out, and 17 years later, while being a successful, retail salesman, that mistake cost him dearly, and it forced him to, really deal with his demons in terms of his shortcomings when it comes to the classroom. So, introduce Tiffany Haddish. These two got acquainted early in the movie, driving. Tiffany Haddish, funny, has shot up to, on the scene, after years of grinding. It's definitely funny, definitely was great in the movie. They were driving. Teddy overheard her conversation with her mom, and he said something to her, and they had some back and forth, which was funny. Also, shout out to Romney Malco, who is hilarious. Dude is an underrated actor. If you go back to the 40-Year-Old Virgin back in 2005, the classic scene, the Celtic scene between himself and Kevin Hart with the doors in the ass, and you somebody with the tie on, and y'all know the scene that I'm talking about. But he was great. The cast was great, all around. But get back to the review. Kevin Hart has to get his GED because his best friend is a successful financial tech, I believe, or financial advisor at a Fortune 500 company, and he told Kevin if he can get his GED, he can get him a job in the company. So Kevin sets out to get his GED because he also has a fiance, Lisa, who is very successful in her own right, has her own money, really successful, and he's trying to, live up to her expectations, impress her with these, expensive rings, expensive gifts, knowing that he's really living paycheck to paycheck. But as he enters night school, he finds out that Tiffany Haddish, played Carrie, who's Carrie, excuse me, will be his teacher. They kind of get off to a rocky start, but as the movie goes on, Kevin realizes that Teddy realizes that he has to, take this serious. He goes with his misfit bunch of friends. The guy he got fired for pulling his pubic hair and putting it in the cheesecake because he couldn't afford the bill. He's also one of the night school classmates of Teddy. But at one point in the movie, they band up to try to steal the test, which they did successfully, and ended up getting caught by telling on themselves. Teddy got kicked out, and eventually, he got himself back in the good graces of Carrie. But to make a long story short, everybody passes the test on their first try except for Teddy. Teddy, it seems to take 5 or 6 times before he finally, scored that passing grade. But once he did, everybody was excited. Everybody graduated with the actual seniors. Stewart, the guy that was bullied by Teddy in high school, went out of his way to try to sabotage Teddy in his relationship, which was successful. Lisa, once Teddy explained to her and told the truth that he's a college dropout, work at a Christian chicken spot that praises the chicken, and all that, she was upset and left him. But overall, man, the movie was great. In my opinion, it's not going to win any awards, I don't believe, but it was great. It was funny from beginning to end. I'll probably be going to see it again. Tiffany Haddish, A+, Kevin Hart, A+, the whole cast, A+, man. Romney Malco was definitely one of my favorite actors. He was funny. The way he delivered the character was great. And I think that, while this may get panned critically, I think a lot of people who are fans of Kevin Hart, Tiffany Haddish, and the rest of the cast and crew will get a good laugh and will enjoy this movie. Kevin Hart is box office. He's a blockbuster star. Tiffany Haddish is coming into her own as a big star, and I think that this was a very good movie, and that's just my opinion. On the Kool scale, I give it a 4 out of 5. It wasn't great, but it was really good, and I think that if you go see this movie, if you're going with the right expectations, you'll come out, pleased, and, with the money spent, you won't feel like you're wasting money on a movie. But you got to go in there with the right expectations. You know what I'm saying? If you're one of those die-hard Kevin Hart fans, you may be disappointed if you're looking for something different, because he brings the laughs, the facial expressions, the high-pitched voice, the low-pitched voice, and what you expect to get from Kevin Hart, and not only his movies, but his stand-ups, interviews, and everything, man. But yeah, man, go check out the movie, then come back and let me know. If you like this video, hit that like button, drop your comments in the comment section down below, giving me your thoughts on the movie and this review. If you agree or disagree with my assessment, let me know. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell button to be notified every time I upload content. Until next time, I am out. Peace.